Tommy, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants victory postgame. Can you believe this, Giants fans? 3 in a row. Hit the thumbs up button. It always helps out the video huge. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Make sure you tune in for future Giants content. I got a lot of videos I got to do. I got to start doing a lot more videos. Giants win the 3rd in a row. I know it's going to make some people mad. You know, they want to tank. Now we dropped to 10th. In the draft. I'm not going to worry about it. I just can't root for the Giants to lose. I don't have it in me. If they were to lose, it wouldn't upset me. I can't openly root for them to lose. I just can't. I can sit there and tell you all week that I'm going to root for them to lose when the game plays. I can't. I can't do it. I don't have it in me, man. I've rooted for the Giants too long. I'm one of these guys that feels like whatever's supposed to be is going to be. And if Joe Shane really wants a quarterback, he'll find a way to get one. It's just the way I look at it. I love Tommy DeVito. I don't know what to say. The kid's got a ton of moxie, a ton of heart. He's gritty. He's just a great story. How do you not like Tommy DeVito? I don't understand how people go, the offensive line is great with Tommy DeVito and all the guys. Come on, man. This kid wasn't even supposed to be on a team. This kid probably didn't think he was taking a snap this year. He's won 3 in a row. Oh, he ain't beat a good team. Well, the Packers are pretty good. They're not terrible. They're not the Eagles. Now, Tommy DeVito found a way to beat Philadelphia. Then we got something. I told you, Christmas miracle. Christmas miracle. Tommy DeVito, it's just such a great story. Like I said, man, he's from this area. You know, he's Italian. I mean, what do you want? I like the kid. I like the kid. What I can tell you? But seriously, it's fun, man. It's been fun watching this ride. It's been fun being on this ride. However long it lasts. He could come up and stink it up in the Big Easy. He could have a bad game in New Orleans. And if it happens, it happens. But the last 3 weeks have been a lot of fun. It may not have been the prettiest. We're not a very good team. But what a hell of a performance. Listen, the defense was really good most of the night. They caused 2 turnovers, and they had the special teams turnover. But the Giants' defense is played really well. Pinnock was great tonight. They got some pressure on Love. They only got a couple sacks. Thibodeau was great. There's a lot of good young players on this team. Okereke is young. Thibodeau is young. Azeez Ojulari had a good game tonight. Dexter Lawrence is young. Micah McFadden. Deonte Banks was fantastic. There's some good players on this team. There's some good players, good young players. And I do not want Wink Martindale out of here. I want Wink to come back here. I think he will. There was some creativity with the Giants play calling tonight. I don't know if that was Kafka. I don't know if that was Dable. I don't know who's calling the plays. There was some creativity. I love Wan'Dale. Wan'Dale Robinson, when we drafted Wan'Dale Robinson, it was like, what the hell are we doing? That's an interesting pick. And I know Chris Knightley said, well, we got to see what Joe Shane does with Wan'Dale Robinson. Great route. And a great throw by DeVito that really let us down the field, that really got us going, got us into the field goal range. And we were able to win 24-22, which I predicted midway through the 3rd quarter. Chris, so I predicted 2 big things during that stream. Before it happened, I said, I feel like we're going to get an interception on this drive. Pinnock's going to pick a ball off, and he did. And then in the 3rd quarter, I think it was 14-10 Giants. And Chris said, what do you think the final score is going to be? And I said, I think it's going to be 24-22 Giants. I'm going to go play the lottery tomorrow. I don't usually get things right like that. It's a fun game. These last month has been fun. And we haven't had a lot of fun here. And it might not mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It may just hurt our draft position. But in the moment, I really enjoy it. I love the Tommy DeVito story. And the people that don't like it, you're just going to hear more and more about it. And the more he wins, the more you're going to hear about it. The more they're going to stuff it in your face. That's what they do. You know why? Because the NFL, no matter who the kid is, likes a good story. Last year was Brock Purdy. Maybe Tommy DeVito's our Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. But he has a fantastic team, the best team in the league around him. You think if we had the best team around Tommy DeVito, he'd be even better? I do. Now, I'm not saying that, but everybody was mad that, they benched Tyrod. Oh, we're definitely tanking with Tommy DeVito. I don't think that's the case. I think Brian Dable said, no, we're not tanking. Tommy DeVito gives us just as good of a chance to win as Tyrod does, and we know Tyrod's going at the end of the year, and let's see if Tommy DeVito can be the backup. And I think that he has cemented himself as the backup, unless they go out and draft a quarterback, in which case I think you have to carry 3 quarterbacks, and Tommy DeVito will be your third-string quarterback, and then they'll do whatever they do with Daniel Jones. But those are problems that we had in the offseason after the draft. But this Giants team has just turned it around. The defense has been fantastic. They've had 12 turnovers in the last 3 weeks. I think they've had 15 turnovers in the last 4 weeks, or 14 turnovers, something insane like that. The defense gets better and better each week. You sit back and you look at a couple of games. I keep looking at that Jets game and just, how the hell did that game get away from us? I mean, we'd be 6-7. And then you look at the game against Buffalo, and twice we were 1 yard away. And the Giants find ways to win those games. They would have been 7-6. I mean, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, every day would be Christmas, right? But that's not the case. But I've enjoyed this. The defense was fantastic. Tommy DeVito, just great story. He's got guts. The energy's different. The energy is just different. It's just a different feeling than it was. If Saquon Barkley, who was going to be the GOAT when he fumbled, and I don't mean the greatest of all time, for the first time all night, the Giants were ready to ice the game. It's 21-16. They're ready to ice it. Barkley gets a good hole, gets 6 yards, then he gets like 15, then he's gone. Then he's down the sideline. Game's over. We're inside the 20, running the clock, or at the very least, we're kicking a field goal, running the clock. He fumbles. He fumbles on his own. He trips. He breaks a tackle, and he starts running. Then he trips. He hits the ground. He fumbles. Packers turn it all the way down to the 30. They score a touchdown. And 5 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure everybody in my chat was going to go, oh, there we go. We lost. What a way to lose. What a way to lose. Tonight, people are still like, we're still going to win this game. We're going to win this game. It's just a different feeling. There's a different energy. Whether that's just the honeymoon phase of Tommy DeVito or whatever it is, this team plays hard for Brian Dable. You can say whatever you want. Now, the game against the Raiders, I'll never understand what the hell happened there. To me, I thought that game was over. I thought they quit against the Raiders. The Cowboys are just way better than us. 49-17, I don't even, whatever. It is what it is. Cowboys just kicked the shit out of us, and they beat the hell out of the Eagles. The Cowboys are probably the second best team in the league, at least in the NFC, to San Francisco. They may be better than Baltimore. They might not be, but it's just been a lot of fun, man. Tommy DeVito, again, just a great performance. Offensive line, shout out to the offensive line. I know DeVito was able to escape a lot of time, but I felt like the offensive line did a good job, especially on that last drive. They needed to open the holes for Saquon Barkley. They did. And yeah, Barkley fumbled the ball, but they did. They opened up some holes. I feel like the offensive line is getting better. We got to cut down on the penalties, though, man. The penalties were bad. A couple of false starts. I made it 2nd and 5 to 2nd and 10. I know Tommy DeVito slid and he got hit late. I don't know why that wasn't a flag. It didn't make any sense to me at all. That should have been a flag. But the Giants find a way to win. And the Packers are 6-6. The Packers offense came in red hot. Red hot. And Wings defense shut them down. Shut him down tonight. And the Giants offense, not perfect by any means. It ain't San Fran. It ain't Dallas. But for the first time all year, we scored 20 points at home on offense. For the first time all year, we won a primetime game, right? Tommy primetime. Daniel Jones is 1-12, 1-13 in primetime. Tommy DeVito 1-0. And I know that Daniel Jones people are going to sit there and tell you, oh, well, look at the line. It's playing fantastic and everybody's healthy and this and that. That may be true. Well, they're not playing fantastic. Everybody may be healthy. There's no Evan Neal. That actually probably enhances our chances of winning. But you can say that, and that's fine. But the fact that you even have to say that, to compare a guy that was drafted 6th overall, got a $160 million deal for 4 years, and you're comparing him to a guy that transferred from Syracuse to Illinois and went undrafted and started this year in the practice squad. tell you all you need to know. If you're making that comparison to try to prove Daniel Jones is your guy, it's a bad comparison. It's a bad comparison. There should never be a comparison. Daniel Jones should clear without question. Without question. Then there's a lot of questions because he doesn't clear. He's better. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that his skill set's not better than DeVito. It's not always about your skill. It's not always about that. There's intangibles that go along with it. There's progressions. There's guts. There's willing to take chances. There's confidence. Tommy DeVito's playing with house money. Tommy DeVito's got nothing to lose. And maybe that helps him. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it helps. I got nothing to lose. Nobody expected me to be here. Nobody expected me to win. Look at me. Daniel Jones won a playoff game. Got paid. A lot expected of Daniel Jones. Maybe he just played bad. Maybe it was the team. Maybe it was both. Maybe it's the pressure of the contract. I don't know. But didn't play well when he was out there. Got hurt twice. And now he's on the shelf with a torn ACL. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the Giants are going to do as far as quarterback goes in the future. What I do know is the last 3 weeks have been a lot of fun. And like I said, as long as this ride continues to go, I'm going to continue to enjoy it. I'm going to continue to enjoy the story. I don't care how sick and tired people get. I don't care how much they get sick of it. I don't care. You know, I want to be, as a Giants fan, it's hard to find things to be happy about. We've been a really shitty team for 12 years. And if I have to take solace or I have to take enjoyment out of watching a guy that had no chance of being where he is and has won 3 in a row, you're damn right I'm going to be happy for him, his family, and the New York Giants and the coaches and the players on that team. I'm going to be damn happy for that ball club. And I like the fact that they don't quit on their coach when they were 2-8. It says a lot about Brian Daboll, in my opinion. So give Joe Shane the groceries. Let Brian Daboll cook. Right? That's what we're going to do. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. As always, appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Giants win 24-22. It's Tommy DeVito, baby. Hey, paisano. Grazie. Tommy, grazie. Grazie, Tommy. Tommy, grazie. Grazie, paisano. Appreciate you. Bad diggity dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.